Good morning. Well, thank you guys for leaving me notes. Linda and Penny and Vicky. Uh, it's really nice to see someone's out there, and I'm not by myself in my videos. But this morning's a little late getting out. I was having trouble with my back today and my feet, but I had overdone yesterday. This is Barbara from Little Rock, and I'm living here in the independent living unit. I washed my hair, so do I look any better? My daughter told me yesterday, says, Mom, why don't you wash your hair? But the good news is my hair's going to be cut soon. Barbara Ann neighbor, son-in-law is a barber, so he's going to attempt to do something with my hair. So I don't know if it's going to be short or just trimmed out. I don't know, but but anyway. So I'm really happy because it's been a year since I've had a haircut. I haven't found anyone here because I can't get to them. But I did want to tell you that I did use a local cab here in the Sherwood area when I lived in the RV. That would take me anywhere I wanted for $20-$30. Then come back and pick me up for $20-$30. And can you imagine? Out of $799, well, $8.99 a month, that's a lot of money. But I guess if I only do it once and then pay for a haircut, my haircut would run about, let's see, $60, $100. Lot of money. Yeah, a lot of money. But anyway, forget about that. It's all about money, it seems like. But anyway, yes, I'm going to contact, in fact, I've already contacted Caroline about transportation. And Christopher, who's the concierge here at the complex, that's his job, is to help us get things that we need. In fact, he's the one that worked out where I could get the internet for $9.95. This morning, we have a new lawn man. Of course, they give him a little bitty lawnmower to mow all this property. And bless his heart, he's just mowing his little heart out this morning. Doesn't have a hat on. And the mower stops every time. You'll hear it. It'll stop. It'll get clogged up with grass because it's been a while since their grass has been up. But anyway, I compliment him on his effort today and hope that he survives the day without any problem, because we need someone to take care of our house. It's hard to get someone to do the work. But so this morning I got up and I said I've got to start writing my letters. I think I'll probably write 2 today since I need to catch up a little bit. But I haven't. I don't know who to send them to. You know, I have some addresses, but there's some people I don't have addresses for that I would like to write to. You know, people I've known. And, you know, I could even write to my daughter-in-law or my granddaughter, or my son, my daughter, my sisters. I could go on and on. And so anyway, I've got my little stationery book, which used to be my journal book. And I like this so much. It's got a little magnet thing on the side here, see? And it goes whoop, and it clips right in. And I put a rubber band. I use rubber bands a lot to keep my place so I can move them, through the book. Can you see what I'm doing? This rubber band here, and I can move it to this page here, like that. Now, you guys probably already know this, but I'm just now learning the techniques that make it really easy for me. But I'll just start writing my letters right there. And I got me some stickers, so it'll be inundated with stickers. And I draw caricatures sometimes because I can't put what I think and what I see in my brain into words, so I draw little characters. Some people don't even see what they mean. I mean, you know, if you're afraid, sometimes I'll draw a stick man behind a tree, and or a stick lady, and people go, "Why is he hiding around?" No, 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 that's not what I mean. That's showing fear. That's fear for me. But anyway, so the other day I was watching Sherlock Holmes from the 80s. And I just love the guy who played Sherlock Holmes in that. Can't remember his name. Anyway. And one of the episodes, it shows characters, little stick people, and using them to write messages. So I went on to YouTube. Of course, that's my resource for almost everything. And see if there was a technique to writing with little characters, sentences, or things like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't. But in this episode, this guy always left these little dancing characters on a wall for this lady, and she knew what it said. And then during the episode, you see these kids, and they're drawing the little characters too. But I don't know if they're, if that just shows you that everybody used it that time, or this was just a fairy tale that somebody conjured up in their mind. But anyway, I use character little things sometimes, and sometimes it looks pretty sloppy, but I don't care. I just do it. People don't like it, I guess they say, I don't like it. But I haven't had any complaints. But anyway, so I'm going to straighten up the house a little bit today. I'm just a bum. So when I have days where I can't get around real well, I have a tendency to just sit things down instead of putting it up because my legs or my back. Right now, my legs are bothering me a lot. And all night they did. And my back did too. So I really overdid going to the grocery store. But oh, what a thrill it was to go to the grocery store. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Then, let's see. But hadn't heard any news. Decided I wasn't going to put it on. I was going to listen to Charles Stanley this morning during Bible study time. But Connor just had to come to the doggy park. So that's why we're out here with the lawnmower man. His name's Preston. He's brand new, too. And he said, I'm going to make this pretty, he said. Isn't that sweet and endearing that he thinks that he can mow with that little hand mower? I mean, a little tiny mower, this whole place. One thing about it, he'll probably lose a lot of weight. And I hope he drinks enough water, because it's not safe to be outside. But, this morning, my daughter had got me some sausage biscuits yesterday from Hardee's, and she brought me some extras. And so this morning, I put them in the microwave and heated them up and put a package of jelly that come with the biscuits in a bag. Well, I put them all in a bag, and then I heated them up with the microwave, and I took one over to Barbara Ann. And she, bless her heart, she loves sausage biscuits as much as I do. And I love sharing with her, because she's always sharing with me. And I enjoy being around her. I missed her the last couple of days because she's not been well. But anyway, I'm trying to think of something important to talk about this morning, but I think this is going to be it. But hi, girls, and everyone who's watching. Appreciate your messages, and I put my address in some of my replies. I don't know exactly where to put my address on my YouTube, you know. And my sister says, no, you don't put your address on YouTube. Well, how am I going to get letters if I don't put my address out there? So, anyway, I'll research some of that today. But the first thing I'm going to do is do my Bible study when I get home. There's Connor. He's checking everything out this morning. He loves to come up here. I say sometimes he fakes wanting to go poo-poo pee-pee. But that's just the kind of puppy he is. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video on the hollyhocks. I got some responses on Facebook from my YouTube video, and some of my friends up in Hardy. And I don't know if Winnie's in California now or if she's in Hardy, but they were talking about making dolls, but instead of just making them out of the blooms of the hollyhocks, they used a matchbox as the body. So I would love to see a picture of that, you know, the little hollyhock blooms made into little girls with a matchbox. Of course, I don't know if people even carry those little matchboxes. Remember when you're kids, these little matchboxes? And Daddy and Grandpa always had the big matchboxes that you were not touch because they had big matches in them. Oh, well, that's so silly. I don't even know why I'm bothered to talk about that. But sometimes I just think about when I was a child laying in the grass looking at the clouds. And I would say, what is my life? Where is it going to go? Who will I marry? What will happen? You know, and it was such an amazing time because you don't know what's ahead and you're so excited about what's ahead. I mean, you know, I'm 5, 6 years old and I'm imagining, you know, just everything. And sometimes when we'd be out, you know, out in the garden, Mama had a real big garden that one of the guys had a mule used to turn the soil, and Mom would go out there and do a big garden. I talked to you about that before. How we would carry buckets of water to put on tomatoes and peppers and things like that. And then when we got hot, of course we could go lay in shade, and usually under that mimosa tree, peach tree that hung over the cesspool. That was the best place in the world to play. And if you saw in my previous video, you've got some history on that. I think that's one of my first videos I did telling that story. Because I started out just telling stories about different things, you know, just because I wanted to talk to somebody, you know. And at the time, I didn't have fun. But anyway, that's enough. That's history, and this is where I am now, and I'm moving forward and watching the birds fly back and forth. I don't know if you see Connor back there, if he's still back there or not. But I think he's waiting on Luna. But I don't know what the chances are of that. But I hope you take care of yourself. Love yourself. Get outside. Sit outside. Walk outside. Look at the sky. Listen to the planes. Sometimes if you can't even see them, if you can hear them, you can pretend you see them, and you can make them anything you want. Down at the end of the place here, I imagine a pond. Of course, there's no pond, and there ain't no water in it. But it's sunken down area. I talked to you about that before, and I thought it'd be nice to have a chair. So sometimes when I take my walker, I just sit there and pretend that ducks are flashing on the pond, and the turtles are holding on to their logs, sunbathing in the sun. Little perch trying to get those little bugs that float across the water. And maybe even have a fishing pole. Got my hat on, fishing pole out, and got a little worm on it or a cricket. Maybe you'll catch me a crappie. You know, that's one of the big thrills of life is crappie fishing for me. I love to do that. Anyway, have a great day. I'm going to write a letter and get on with what I need to do today. And I may take a nap too, just to keep myself back. I've got to get my legs back working good. Because this morning I was tempted to take the stroller out. And I may wished I had by the time I got to get back to my apartment. But Connor's still out there. I don't know if he's through or not. But anyway, have a great day. Remember, God has you in his hands. And pray, pray, pray for Mother Earth. Keep your hands busy. Keep your mind going. Keep yourself motivated. Think wonderful thoughts. You know, if you're sitting at the table and you're eating and you think, oh, this isn't so good. No. Go out and pick a flower, put it in a jar, put it on your table, light a candle. I don't care. Just sit there and say, this is wonderful. This is heavenly. And remember, the world is beautiful. If you imagine it, it is. There's horrible things going on, so we have to create our own little worlds sometimes. I love you, and have a good day. Bye-bye.